Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. That's Emery Hunter's Art of Playbook, and I'm Tyler Mirkovich, bringing you NFL team off-season outlooks and one of the best run franchises in the NFL. Bill Parcells, their GM, Tony Sperano, their head coach. They dealt with a deadly schedule last year and still got 7 wins. Now they have a pretty good pick, but they have a bunch of free agents. Jason Ferguson, defensive tackle in that 3-4. He's 35 years old, free agent. Jason Taylor, another guy. Joey Porter, very questionable, probably not going to return. On offense, Ronnie Brown, one of the top running backs who got injured last year. Too bad for him. He's a free agent. Devon Best, an underrated wide receiver that they love. Fasano, they're not going to probably bring back Pennington because it's Chad Henne's team. Where does Miami go? First is why I had Sergio Kindle grabbed by Miami. I think they need those linebackers in the 3-4. Parcells loves them.
I wouldn't go outside linebacker. I'd go inside back. I think they need somebody like McClain in the middle. They really need the inside.
I don't know if McClain's going to fall that deep, my friend.
They have to get up to get him because you can't go into a season with Channing Crowder being your starting inside back, the number 1 inside back. Right. You could move him to the number 2.
What about a guy like DeQuell Jackson out of Maryland who's free?
Yeah, that'll be an upgrade. That'll be an upgrade, but he's not McClain. You know, especially in that 3-4.
Yeah, McClain's beast.
Number 2, besides the inside backer, number 2, they need a nose tackle. In the 3-4, you have to get that.
That's what I mentioned. Right. Ferguson injured. He's 35 years old,
and you don't know how healthy he is coming back, and you don't have any depth behind him, and that all helps that 3-4. You have to get that pressure up to the nose tackle. Is the most important position in that 3-4. So inside backer, McClain, nose tackle, and also they need a free safety. Who's named the ball hog back?
Yeah, because Gabriel Wilson. I mean,
they need a free safety because you got 2 solid corners, 2 young.
And Yeremiah Bell is a physical specimen right there. He's a good tackler. But you need to pair him with a cover guy.
Right, you need a free safety back there. If they can get those 3 building down the middle of the defense, that battery, nose tackle, inside back, and safety, this is going to be another defense to be reckoned with because they can fill up spots on the outside. And again, depth at the linebacker position in this draft is huge. You look at somebody like Jerry Hughes out of TCU, can be an outside pass rusher, a DN outside pass rusher in the 3-4. You look at somebody like Washington from TCU, Darryl Washington, another guy. So there's a lot of depth top to bottom in this draft. This is one of the best drafts depth-wise that I've ever seen.
And Best, I don't know if it'll be an important priority, but they got Camarillo there, who's a similar kind of guy. Who knows if they want to keep both of them? Maybe they could let Best walk and put Camarillo in that role. They offensive side of the ball. You know they got the offensive line who's coming on. Vernon Carey plays very well at right tackle because Jake Long is a stud on that left tackle position. They made that trade to get the more physical center with Oakland, to get, I believe it's Grove in there at center. So that offensive line is pretty good. And Henne's first year, so.
And they good at quarterback. They got Henne, they got Pat White, so the quarterback is fine. Running back situation, they're fine. Maybe next year address the running back because Rick Williams will retire after this season, 2010 season. So you might want to address that next year. But I think they do need another wide receiver. Wide receiver would probably be 4th on my list of needs for Miami. I think they will bring Best back. And I think they want to let those wide receivers grow with Henne. But they do need another guy at wide receiver, and probably another tight end as well too. They run a lot of double tight end sets. Another guy opposite of Fasano.
Because remember a couple years ago, David Martin, I believe, the other tight end, he had some crazy success before Fasano broke out last year. He was getting down the seam for Pennington.
They need another tight end.
I think that double tight end formation could look pretty good for them. For more off-season team outlooks, visit youtube.com/footballgameplan.